Hey everybody, in the kitchen with Christine, the happy cookie lady who's known for her amazing cutout cookies, but she's going to do something a little different for us today. Hey Christine, great to see you.
Good to see you.
Christine makes everybody happy with her cookies and all of her treats, and when she comes on our show, we love to have her break it down and make it a little more simple than the homemade treats that she makes out of her bakery. So what are we making today?
They're peanut butter and jelly cake bites.
How fun! So if you like a good PB&J sandwich, and sometimes there's nothing better, you're going to love the flavors of this, but it's more of a dessert-like, right?
Yeah. Be a great after-school snack too, the first week of school.
Very fun, or just a a fun
End
different
of school.
Yeah, or just a fun different thing to serve at a summer party or a picnic or something like that. Great for a road trip. Okay, so let's do it.
Okay, what I did was I took a white cake mix. Now you like it when I use my mixes. But I took a white cake mix and I mixed it like you normally do, whatever the box says. But instead of putting it all in one pan, I put half in one 9x13, half in another.
So you'll get a very flat white 9x13 cake instead of the one with the big one. So here they are baked.
If you don't have two of the pans, you could do one, but then you have to go through the process of slicing it down the middle, and that's not the easiest thing to do.
Okay, so
I have one of the ones all baked, cooled, ready to go.
Now, when it's that thin, is it hard to get out of the pan? Did you really spray and flour that pan?
I just sprayed the bottom of the pan, put it in, and then you have to let it cool totally in the pan. Usually you do it for 10-15 minutes, but I totally let it cool. Then you put the drying rack, the cooling rack on top of it and flipped it, and it came right out.
Perfect. The other thing because that would make me nervous, I was thinking of foil lining the pan and then spraying it really well. And that's a real easy lift out then. So there's another tip or trick.
Yeah, but I didn't have any trouble getting it out at all.
Okay, good to know. So basically we've got it on 2 pieces of foil, the two pieces here, the 2 cakes.
Yeah. And then we have a cup of, well, in our family, it's grape jelly and peanut butter and jellies. On a lot of families, it's strawberry.
Strawberry. I'm a strawberry gal, so everybody's different. Whatever, or raspberry. I love raspberry too. But whatever jelly or jam floats your boat, right?
Right. But for us, it's always been grape. And that's because my mother would make her homemade grape jelly.
Ooh, I bet that was good.
It was. They were the sourest grapes if you ate them plain. But in her jelly, they were amazing.
Yum.
And to spread it all the way on it up to about a ½ inch from the edges.
Okay.
And you'll do a much better job because you won't be pressed for time.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe, you know what, this might be a better tool for the job.
You got a spatula?
Yeah, just one of these mini ones.
Oh, that works better.
Spread this around.
I think it's still a little bit cold. I find that working with it at room temperature is really the best for spreading it too.
You could throw it in the microwave for a second or two, but jelly heats up very quick and then it melts, so if you do that, be careful. Okay, perfect. That looks good.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the frosting for on top of this.
All right, let's do it.
Might as well get that started. We've got a stick of butter or margarine.
Okay. You need a spatula for the peanut butter?
Sure. Otherwise, I can just use a spoon, whatever you think works.
Creamy peanut butter?
Creamy peanut butter, I think, would be best.
Okay, so 1 stick of butter or margarine. How much peanut butter?
I think it's 3/4 of a cup.
Okay. Full recipe you can get on our website, by the way. Oh, I love the smell of peanut butter.
Me too. And then you're going to mix that up really good to get all the lumps out of there.
Okay.
Okay. And while that's mixing, what you're going to do is you're going to cover it. Oh, I can't believe it picked up that easily with the other half of the cake.
So very carefully, I'm just scraping the bowl. Some of the peanut butter was stuck up here. At home, do this for a few minutes. We're going to move it along a little bit, but now
we get all the lumps out. And then we're going to add
sugar?
a cup of powdered sugar. You're braver than I am. I would be scared to add them.
I've got an apron on, Christine. That's the way I roll.
I do too, but I usually end up with it in my hair and in my face.
That could happen.
I look like that Rice Krispies commercial.
I'm living dangerously today. This smells divine. And it looks like it's pretty nice and smooth. Okay, peanut butter frosting. Sure smells good. And this is going to be our frosting. Let's see, we hold the mixer and I'll... Okay. Other way? No, Ann. We were struggling with this.
There we
Well, it
go.
was the other way, Smarty. Anne's over there laughing at us. This
Okay.
mixer and I have had our share of fights over the years.
Yeah, well, normally this is going to be a lot smoother. Like it's about a 5-minute process
Okay.
normally to make this. And we're going to frost that over the top.
Okay. Now, where do the nuts come in? I see some honey roasted nuts.
Those are to decorate at the end.
So I'll start spreading here, and then you've got one
Okay.
already done.
Yeah. And what we're going to do, I've got this one. What I do was you're going to put that in the refrigerator for about an hour because you want to kind of harden up the frosting just a little bit so it's easier to cut.
Okay.
Okay. And then what I did was I cut off, because you see these edges aren't really square.
Yep.
I just kind of cut off the edges.
Gave the hubby the scraps there,
I'm
and
sure
he was a
that
happy man.
yeah, you're not going to have any problem getting rid of those scraps. And then you're going to cut it into 4 pieces the long way.
So just frost the top, though. We don't have
Just
to frost
frost
the
the top.
side.
Because you want it to end up kind of looking like a little tea cake when it's done. You're going
It
to
smells. The smell of peanut butter and jelly, I don't know what it is. It just brings me
bring
back.
childhood
I
back.
packed a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in my lunch, or my Nana, who lived with me, live with us growing up, every day. And she did always say, do you want to switch it up and do something? Nope, nope, just the peanut butter and jelly, Nana. Smells so good.
What we're going to do is 4 down and 6 across, but I'm only going to cut up the half of the cake for time's sake.
Okay.
Here. Okay, and then you're going to take those squares. I'm sorry, Ann, I'm messing up your towel. Going to take one of the squares.
You want to put them on a plate?
Yeah. And you're actually going to cut it diagonally again, because you're going to get about 48 of these little bites.
Oh,
out of it.
okay. So these would be really pretty for a book club meeting or a summer get-together, and something different.
Then you're going to,
Just kind of, I'll let you cut and I'll decorate.
yeah, you're going to put some, just put some,
Just
2
one?
or 3 on each,
2 or 3 on
whatever
each?
fits.
These are honey roasted nuts. Of course, if you didn't do nuts, you could leave them out, but then you probably wouldn't do peanut butter. So
If you like peanut butter, you know.
these are so cute. Little peanut butter and jelly cake bars, or tea cakes, and we'll put the recipe for these on our website. I'll let you keep filling up this platter. Christine, always a pleasure to see you.
You too.
We love you. And if you want to get a hold of Christine and have her bake for you some of her cookies, you can find her on Facebook. Happy
Cookie Lady.
Happy space Cookie Lady, one word. We will be right back. Stay with us.